Howdy. Looks like we're going to be having lunch with the landscapers out today. It might be a little bit noisy, but welcome to being here on my lunch break. Welcome to Tailgate Lunch Break with Pete. I'm Pete, and we are going to be doing another favorite here today. I really like doing quesadillas just since they're so quick and easy to do. So we're going to go ahead and do that. As far as me getting set up, let me go ahead and turn it on over to my counterpart from last night, who will show you what I did to get set up here. Welcome back to my kitchen, guys, where we're going to go ahead and prep what we're going to make, which is a mushroom quesadilla. First thing we need, of course, is our cheese. After our cheese, we're going to season this up with some onion. So I just have a little leftover onion here. We're just going to go ahead and finish all of that, and it'll make it good. And last but not least, we have our mushrooms. So there's a little bit more than that, and yeah, of course I'm going to rinse those. First thing we are going to do, of course, is chop up our onion. And once that's nice and chopped, we'll just go ahead and put that in a bag, and then we'll go ahead and chop our mushrooms as well. Now they've been rinsed, so they're nice and clean, and we're just going to go ahead and slice them. Just slice them however you want, and it'll be just fine. These are going to seem like a lot, but when they cook down, they're going to cook down a lot. And of course, I have some tortillas in the car as well. Now back to me. Well, okay, so now we've got this set up. I already have the griddle on. I already put some oil on. We're going to go ahead and get that spread around with our spatula here. And as you saw from last night, we're not doing anything too fancy here. We're just doing a simple mushroom quesadilla. So what we're going to do is just saute some mushrooms and onions here on the griddle. Once those are done, we'll build our quesadillas, put it on there, melt the cheese, toast up the tortilla. Then we'll eat and have a great time. And we can definitely do that with the amount of time we have on our lunch break. I have 30 minutes. We could probably do this, cook it all up within 10 to 12 or so, and still have a lot of time left over to go ahead and enjoy our meal. So let's go ahead and get on it. So here's our mushrooms. Go ahead and dump those on. And go ahead and do those onions too. Wow, those onions kind of want to go all over the place, but oh well. Now that those are on, let's just go ahead and stir them around from time to time. Those onions are already smelling quite good. Let's go ahead and season these up a little bit with using our multi-spice shaker. Do a little bit of garlic salt. I like my garlic salt, but don't do too much on there. That cheese is going to have enough salt by itself. We'll also throw on a little bit of cayenne on there. Give it a little bit more of a kick. Yeah, we already have some of these mushrooms starting to brown. Trick is to get them all nice and brown. Oh, heck, I think I just might mix everything in. I don't think I want to just do the onions separate. Let's just make it easier on everybody. Let's just do the entire thing. And yeah, it's starting to get really loud. We have a landscaper cleaning up here with his leaf blower. So I do want to apologize today for the video for being loud. I didn't really have a don't really have a choice when it comes to this here. I can't really go park somewhere else. And it was nice and quiet when I came. I didn't know that they would be here today making noise. Okay, these are almost getting to the point where we can build up the quesadillas. We still got maybe another 1 to 2 minutes or so, but those are already starting to look pretty good. And already starting to soften up. In fact, we can probably go ahead and turn down the heat on these now. In fact, we'll just go ahead and turn them off for the time being. If I need to turn them back on, I can. And now we'll get out our tortillas and start building these suckers out. Okay, let's go ahead and put on a little bit of cheese here. Got to give tortilla a little bit of cheese for the mushrooms to rest on and relax. And we'll top it off with some fake salsa here. Right? It's paste picante, but hey, it'll work. It'll do the trick. We'll just do a little bit on there. And now, moment of truth, we'll move it onto that really hot griddle. Let it cook. Let that brown and start to melt the cheese in there. And now we'll go ahead and put our second one on there. Let's see how that first one is doing on its bottom. Go ahead and check this out, see where it's doing. Okay, yeah, that's looking fairly decent. It's starting to get nice and brown on the bottom. We can go ahead and turn that around like so. We might need to go ahead and turn the stove back on. That griddle might have lost a little bit more heat than I wanted. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. We just want it to brown those nice and even. Don't want them to get too hot, don't want them to get burned. Even though if they do get burned, it's not the end of the world. And we got one part of that tortilla that's kind of sticking. And it's go ahead and check this out, do that. Yeah, it's not quite there yet. If the griddle was still a little bit more warm, then that side probably would have been done by now. Yeah, these are looking pretty much done, so let's go ahead and take a look. Take a look at them real quick. Cut them right here on the griddle with my little chopper. Ooh. Oh, all right, now time to go ahead and try these out. So let's go ahead and grab one. Oh yeah, nice and warm. Oh, feels, oh man, yeah. I'm pretty sure this is going to be really good. Let's go ahead and do it on the corner here. Yeah, really good. So this is a way that you can take a quesadilla, instead of filling it with meat and whatnot. You can go ahead and use mushrooms. And it'd be somewhat vegetarian if you're going for like a lacto-vegetarian or whatever. And it's definitely hitting the spot. I mean, this is really good. So if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up and then get back to work. Oh yeah, oh, that was really good, guys. I really enjoyed it. Mushrooms are really good when it comes to quesadillas, and most everything if you want to go for substituting them out for anything meat-based. So now that I finished that, I do have to go ahead and get back to work. But while I am finishing up here, if you guys really enjoyed my content today, I'd love it if you went ahead and subscribed. Go ahead and give it a like as well. And I'd be more than happy to see you on the next installment here on Tailgate Lunch Break with Pete. So with that in mind, I'll go ahead and see you guys on the next one. Take care.